Well, believe it or not, we're nearly through June. And it's been a tumultuous year, a lot going on. I'd like to start off my monthly video with just a notice. You should have gotten a letter around the 17th of May from TD Ameritrade. And I know most all of you know that Schwab had bought TD Ameritrade, and so they're merging. And so you'll have a new account number. Nothing really needs to change. We don't need any paperwork from you to do anything, but you will need to sign on before the 17th of July to make sure you get your statements in August for July. So you'll set up a new user ID and password. And if you have any questions with that, just contact our office. We're going to send out a email to everybody with some simple directions on how to do that to help you out if you haven't already done so. But again, if you have any questions, give our office a call. So let's talk about the market. Been an interesting market this year. S&P's up, but if you pay attention to the market, you'll know that it's really just a handful of stocks that are up. A lot of them are really kind of floundering, and with the economy doing what it is, with interest rates doing what they are, the global situation, there's a lot of downward pressures. We've still got a strong job market, strong housing market, which even though the Fed paused interest rate hikes this week, then they're saying that there'll probably be some more coming. So we'll see what I've heard one estimate that they're looking at a Fed rate of about 5.6 within the year. We don't know. We'll see what happens, but it's all going to be determined by the economy. And even though there are conflicting signals in many ways in the economy, like I said, the job market's strong and the housing market still got a lot of pent-up demand. So inflation is still way above the 2% target the Fed has set. So we'll have to push through that and get to the other side. Now, getting to our sound income strategies is the fact that we're investing in things that give us rent on their money. So even though we may see price fluctuations in our holdings, we're still collecting rent on them. So we're getting through this phase. If we were just in straight growth stocks, they may be down, but we're not getting any returns on it. But at least here we're getting our dividends. And that's really important because that's what sound income strategies is all about. Goldman Sachs had released a research paper, I think it was this week, talking about the return of the dividend stocks. So even though so many have been hammered and the tech stocks have done so well this year, even though they were hammered last year, we're looking for some good things to happen for dividend paying stocks. So again, we're changing positions. You'll probably see some of the things going on in your accounts because we're trying to maximize your returns and do it as safely as possible, but all the while getting rent on our money, which is our dividends and interest. And that's what we're all about, because if you go back to the basic formula, TR equals I plus G, total return equals income plus growth. We're focused on the income because in retirement, it's all about the income. All right. One of my cohorts once said, if you want a retirement that's stress-free, invest for the I and not the G. And that's what we do. So to close out, here we have in the next couple weeks the 4th of July holiday coming. I hope everyone has a safe holiday time, and that in spite of the, or I should say, as you're doing your cookouts and your picnics and all that, remember what the 4th of July was about. It was about this great experiment called the United States of America, and how blessed we are to live in this great country that, in spite of whatever its failures and weaknesses might be, in my opinion, still the greatest country in the history of the world. But you know what? It's really up to us to keep it that way. It's not going to stay that way by itself. So just remember that when you're with family, that the blessings that we share with our family and our prosperity is because we live in this great country. So again, hope you have a great 4th of July. And if you do have any questions about the TD Schwab changeover, feel free to email us or give our office a call.